Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Great shot yesterday on Nasdaq and S&P 500 from the sell zone. You can see pre-market here around 9:30 a.m. Market was here. It was a good shot. This is a sell zone. Usually you would like to short there, and then you can see from there, nice 1.3% dump here. S&P 500 same thing, was near second standard deviation in the red zone. That also had a nice dump to begin the day with. And now where we are, we're in the neutral zone. Even on Nasdaq, we're in the neutral zone. So let's review cycle analysis. We'll review crypto, we'll review commodities, and at the end I will review one stocks, Tesla. One of the subscriber requested to review it. I'll review in the longer term time frame and see where it could go. Hit the like button, guys. Only takes 1 second to hit the like. Really appreciate that. So SPS cycle analysis, you can see what's happening here. We are now still in the rising phase. This rising phase is ending around next Friday, so I don't expect a significant dump. We did make a new all-time high yesterday, and then we sold off. Since then, getting an 8 count sell signal. We could get a 9 counts, but still it can still go high. You can see here we had a down day, then a couple of days we went higher. So we could have a couple of days still going higher, and from now until 1 week from now, I'm expecting some higher prices. All right, so just keep that in mind. A lot of people are saying it's going on a wedge, so you can draw a wedge like that, something like this. All right, yeah, probably like this, and then you can also draw a wedge like that, and there you go. It's like it looks. There you go. All right, so it's like a bearish rising wedge. All right, S&P 500 is going in a bearish rising wedge. RSI is making new lows. You can see at the bottom here, if I draw an arrow on RSI, you can see momentum is going down. PPO also momentum is going down. But if they keep pumping this up, which I think they will, due to the elections, this is a unique case. They could keep pumping this up until I think it's November second week or first or second week. I have to double check. um, they can keep holding this market, and if market holds, 88% chances are current incumbent, which is Kamala Harris, proxy for Biden, will win. So looks like Wall Street, most of the people are mostly Democratic instead of Republican, so they want the market to keep going higher. So I think that's why we're getting this pump, and it can continue. All right, so just wanted to let you know. Anyhow, so cycle analysis is showing a higher prices still another week, so look for higher prices. And in terms of live market, you can see S&P 500 here, futures. Let me put futures on the left side. We're in the neutral zone. This is only for day trading, guys, left side. It's only for you buy on the green line, sell on the red line. And if you want to know more about this, subscribe to my channel, click join button. Let me know your user ID in the YouTube comment, and I'll add you to members section where I share these levels every hour, and you can make a good profit there. All right, so S&P 500 is above all moving averages. Green line is your first indication that we could be going down. But this could be a flag. So I've shown you before. So what that means is you can see from the post of this flag to the top, and now we are breaking out. All right. So the target of this flag, let's say we are breaking out from here, looking for around 6100. All right, in my opinion, like it depends on how you do. If you take breakout from the top of the flag, it's going to 62 6300. I think that's where it's going to go by spring next year, uh, and we will have correction after elections, so we'll see how it plays out, but just keep that in mind. So if you're a long-term holder, just keep holding. At minimum, I'm looking for 60-30 this year. Okay, 60-30. That's what I'm planning to take profits. All right, so that's on S&P 500. Let's look at Nasdaq. And Nasdaq NDX chart, again holding above green line, which is very important. And as long as above green line, everything is good. The day it closes below could be the first down draft day. We had few closes here, but this was just chopping around, going higher. Couple of days ago, we had a red candle and engulfing candle, then another candle, but it prices went all the way up to close in the green, And yesterday we slightly closed green, but this was a big dump from the open. So let's see if we can keep going higher. And if you go on live market, we can see we had a rejection inverse Thor hammer, and again we are supported on this green line. So looks like we're going higher. Resistances are about 20,538. This is the area you would like to sell, and look to buy below 2295. So if they open here pre-market in this area, that's a good area to short. All right. Dow Jones is little weaker. I think there's something to do with this healthcare stock, CVS Health. I have to double check if it is part of Dow Jones, but this is down. I think it's very close to previous lows. Here you go, CVS. You can see it's at previous massive support area. So bad earnings is causing probably UNH is also down. You can see here, so it's causing some of the healthcare stocks to go down, and probably XLV is also down because of that. So anyhow, so that's Dow Jones new highs, but very bullish. It's consists of 30 companies, so nothing much to worry. But I think tech is lagging compared to all of the indices. So tech could also pump and help S&P 500 go higher. Anyhow, it's going in the neutral zone from the sell zone. Dow Jones and Russell 2000 is near the sell zone as well. You can see massive pump already made a new high compared to previous high, looking very bullish here. All right, Bitcoin. So where is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is in front of this massive resistance. Here you go. Massive resistance, white line, not able to close, getting an 8 count sell signal. Let's see if they're going to break it finally, or it's going to spend some more time here in front of this resistance and then it will break out. We'll see what Bitcoin wants to do. Ethereum also just consolidating, looks like. Good news is above all moving average, the next target is around here, which is 200 SMA, this light blue line, and then 3000 is 200 EMA, all right? And on the gaps perspective, Ethereum is very close to filling this gap around 2700. The next gap is around 3000. On Bitcoin, there's a crossover. Green line is above red line, which is good news for the bulls. As long as it's above that, Bitcoin will try to break that. Okay, Bitcoin will try to break this resistance, in my opinion. Okay, so let's look at commodities. Gold is new high. I don't want to buy here. Just keeps going higher. This is unbelievable pump from gold. It took so long here, and now it's just breaking out. Unbelievable pump. I don't like to buy here. Silver is same thing. Copper finally bouncing. Crude oil is still holding this support. Actually, it could look still higher highs, higher lows, and still holding this support nicely. So I think if it holds here and can bounce, next resistance is here around 71, $72. That's a big resistance here. Natural gas, again, 9 counts buy signal. Yesterday tried to rally, cool down. This 50 light yellow line, EMA, it can find support and then still can bounce. Palladium looking bullish, finding support on this 200 EMA, SMA, blue lines, and then bouncing from here. Soybeans finally recovering after a massive dump yesterday, trying to recover. Sugar is also trying to flag. Let's see if it can break out. Wheat is also holding this 570 level very nicely. If it can hold it can rally. Corn is also on this 50 SMA support, dark red line. Dollar, finally it reached where it should in front of this resistance, and now I think dollar is going to sell off, and that's going to be bullish for stocks, Bitcoin, and gold. All right. Okay, so now let's review VIX and then I will wrap up with Tesla. VIX is still kind of flat for now, but I think VIX is gonna crush because I think next week or so I'm expecting this rally on S&P 500 on this rising phase that's gonna bring VIX down, and that's where I think we are going. All right, so and Hang Seng Index also I forgot, you can see blow off top, high, lower lows. So we could still get rejected here. We'll see. Getting an 8 counts buy signal right now. What if we get rejected? We could come all the way down to around 18,500, and that's where we are going, in my opinion. And we'll see if it works out that way. All right, so I'm gonna review Tesla now, and here you go, Tesla. So let me hide EMA lines and you can see what's going on here. So this is a long-term chart, like this is in a bear market, okay? Tesla is in a bear market making lower highs, lower lows. Here it made a higher high, but uh, and then broke down of this trend line, then again made a equal high, double top going down. Now, good news for the bulls is here it's in front of this support line, a white line. So it's right here right now. Okay, so this is where the support is. Now there are all these yellow lines are the gaps. There's a gaps here. There's a gap here around 238, gap here around 256, gap here around 291, and then 405. Eventually these gaps will be filled, but I don't know when. One thing to note is, which is very significant there, we have this big gap here. Okay, 144. This massive gap here, and which is never filled, which is really bothering me. And then after that we have some minor gaps, but this bigger gap will definitely be filled at some point. I don't know when. Um, right now it's in the middle. Okay, so right now it's this gap is here, this gap is here, and it's in front of support. So technically I would be looking to buy on the touch of this support line and then look for a rally to fill this bigger gap. So let's see where we end up. Let's go to weekly chart and see if you can find any clues here. Weekly we have this PPO crossover, so you can see this is not good news. Let's see on daily we have this or not. Let's see. Daily also green line is below red line. You would really like to see green line crossover above red line. Okay, so until that happens, it's very hard for me to be bullish. So whenever you see that, also don't have a green dot on daily. So I think it's in front of massive pressure, price pressure. If it's whenever it goes to this, you can draw a trend line like this. Whenever it goes and touches this trend line, that will be good day, good time to buy. I don't see any divergences, so I would like to see a bounce. In my ideal scenario, I would like to see a bounce and then come back, make a new low with some divergences. That will tell me that it's building momentum. Right now, there are no divergences, so I cannot really tell you anything. Let's bring in moving averages and see where we are. Um, Here you go. We are sitting on this 200 EMA daily chart, 200 EMA light blue line. A breakdown from here will bring us to 200 SMA. That's where this minor gap is, 202. So I think it will come down to 202 at some point. Long term, I don't see any strength on this Tesla stock, to be honest. I think I would buy around here. 144, sure, it can go high, fill this gap, first gap around 238, 256, but I'll wait and see whenever we go fill this gap at 144, then I will be buying. But if you're buying now, look to exit on the gap fill of 237 or best case 256. Okay, that's my opinion. All right, so futures are pumping. Let's see how far we can reach today. Google is a stock which I really like. You can hold and buy. It's holding support here, massive support here. And another one is it is down since top almost 14%, I think. There you go. And then the next good stock is Microsoft. That's also down significant since the top. So you can see from the top here to where we are right now, it's down almost 11%. So these two stocks should be in the radar for you guys to jump in because they still are very discounted and these are big stocks. I don't expect a major dump here. Actually, I'm going to put Microsoft at the top here as well because any dump in these two stocks, I'll be looking to get into it. All right. Okay, guys, that's it for today and have a good day. Bye.